performing one long piece for you. It's improvised. We're making it up in the moment. If you need to leave or use the bathroom, obviously you'll be entering through the performance space, and we might interact with that, or we might not. If you do need the bathroom, it's at this door, down the stairs, and on the right. Our piece is going to be somewhere between 40 and 45 minutes.
Cool.
And
What?
please silence your cell phones.
Oh yeah. I need to silence myself.
Yeah. I think that's everything once you take care of your phone.
This job.
You just have to put your back into it.
It feels overwhelming and chaotic.
You just have to put your back into it.
I keep saying that.
It's the best advice I ever got from my mentor. Put your back into it.
I appreciate all your help. And I feel like we make a great team. I don't know if this whole candy shop thing is for me.
You love the taffy, though. The taffy. Right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Taffy.
Taffy I love. It's the customers I hate. I can't stand them. Sweaty tourists coming in from Philadelphia.
I think Tauruses, and I was like, no, like that month is fine.
Oh, well, a lot of them are sun signs. A lot of them are sun signs.
Sun signs are more adventurous. They can handle Philadelphia.
I just can't give them excellent customer customer service. I can't do it.
Just put your back into it.
You keep saying that!
It counts for the mixing and the twirling and the lining up and finding your spine. Finding your spine when you're dealing with
Listen, you know, it makes sense for you.
Tourist.
It makes sense for you because you have the fun job making fudge all day, and I am restocking little jawbreakers and bubble gum and gummy bears and gummy snakes and gummy shit. I'm sorry, I know I have a bad attitude, but I need a change, Martha. I need a change. Felt like such a good idea at the beginning. And you're so good at that.
I'm so good at it, I don't want to give it up. But there is a similarity between taffy and fudge.
How so?
Well, if you can tell me, then maybe I'll mentor you on fudge.
Do you think I'm ready?
If you can find the link between your beloved taffy and my expertise in fudge, maybe that expertise could be passed on to you.
That would be a great honor.
Then I would have to put the gummies in the right slot.
Did I fuck that up again?
No, you're doing great. I'm saying I would stoop to the level of frogs,
Oh,
sharks.
stoop. Stoop to my level. Stoop to the menial tasks that I have to do in the store all day.
I super respect you. It's just literally lower. You have to bend. You gotta put your legs into it. Something else over here, you gotta put your back into. Yeah.
Can I?
No! Not when the inspector's watching.
The health inspector's watching.
Any moment they could be. The moment they come.
Oh, I think I get it.
What's the similarity?
Stretchiness.
The word that my mentor, who is also a psychologist,
Trumper
used.
Rinpoche, the great
Yes.
Tibetan fudge maker.
Are you ready for vocabulary?
Okay.
Viscosity.
Uh-huh.
It has a very similar viscosity.
There goes one.
Health inspector.
We'll have your coffee for you when you come back.
It wasn't that bad.
He's throwing up from the toffee.
And he's not doing it
This is a
here.
bad sign. The health inspector shouldn't see that happening.
I'm actually quite grateful to this customer because they're keeping their germs that way.
Okay, Martha.
Yes, Frederick.
How's my fudge?
Are we safe here?
I think the health inspector, like hunting us down with dogs, that was a bit much. It's a bit much. I just have to say.
I really don't like dogs.
Okay.
Especially those big ones with those really smart noses.
Just be careful, If we stay close to the ground, our scent won't spread as much.
Yeah. I brought some coffee. So, like the weed dealers from high school, you know, you put the coffee on you and it disguises the smell. Like the beats, maybe.
That's brilliant. That's brilliant.
Coffee on you, and maybe it'll cover up the chocolate and the peppermint.
Watch this. Just like chaw. You can get a buzz from it.
Is the goal buzz, or is the goal remove the smell of candy from your mouth?
Maybe both.
More coffee?
I think I'm good.
I've never been this before.
Pinch between your cheek and gum. That's it. Now stick that, kind of pat it down with the tongue.
It's really awkward.
It's going to generate some saliva.
Oh no!
All looks good here.
Martha.
Frederick, what?
How's the coffee?
It's disgusting.
Don't swallow it. Oh shit, too late?
Yeah, a little bit.
Okay.
I'm trying to be a floorboard. I think the health inspector came by again.
He did. He didn't, I don't think he saw us because you're kind of blending in, which is pretty amazing. I give you an A for effort.
Thank you. Are you trying to be a counter? You kind of look like a counter.
A what?
A counter.
A counter?
A kitchen
Like a
counter.
person who counts?
No, a kitchen
Oh, a
counter.
kitchen counter.
Like you're flat on top.
Okay, I think you can get up now.
I'm kind of liking it here.
Oh.
But if you want to spit out the coffee.
You know, when I was in high school, I was on the wrestling team. And we had to lose weight really fast sometimes in order to, like, you know how wrestling works?
Yeah. You have plastic bags and you want to be the lowest
And
class.
it gets even grosser.
Can I have the garbage can thing?
Chewing tobacco. Spitting out water weight. That was part of what we did.
Thank you for passing on your expertise on spitting out powdered substances in mouths.
So, can we go back to the candy store, or is is that all over?
I want to continue the fudge lesson.
I do too.
Okay, cool. But I'm really liking being architecture.
Well, this is a shock to me, Martha.
I've never tried it before.
This is like a big change in our relationship. I feel like all of a sudden you want to be architecture, like you want to be an inanimate object. Where does that leave me? You know, we opened up this door together. I gave it, you know, the old college try. I tried to put my back into it, like you said. And then Health inspector came in with the guns blazing and the dogs and chased us out and...
I have an idea.
Yeah?
Both at the same time. I'll take my new architecture hobby and I'll be in architectural shapes while I train you in fudge. Right, I'm a chair.
Okay.
I'm kind of an out of balance chair.
Well, let's see if we can get back to the candy shop.
The chair I'm trying is very special right now.
She's a chair. It's a phase. She's going through a phase. Okay. Look, it's just the way you left it. All right, so I have the ball of fudge here. Can I guess? Telephone pole?
You are like this. Interior architecture only.
One of those like lights that IKEA sells with all the bulbs kind of coming out like this, like a big tree.
So close. Hat rack.
Hat rack.
Coat rack.
Yes, nice.
A great posture for educating on flesh.
Okay.
What was that?
Well, we've got the pot here where, and I believe from watching you, because I did watch you a lot when I was doing all the boring shit, this big lump of delicious chocolate, sugar, and butter all mashed together is going to go into there and get all soft and gooey, and I'm going to stir it, right?
Yeah.
Should I do that now?
What's the main mantra, though, underneath that?
Oh, right, the mantra. This is what the great Tibetan master taught me, didn't he? My fudge? I don't know. I'm trying to figure this out.
Put your back into
Oh, right. I just didn't know where that was going. Oh my God, I feel so accomplished. This is a big deal for me, Martha.
Brilliant. You put your back into it.
Wait, I want to put my back into it more.
This is a new evolution.
Look at that fudge. Getting all soft and hot and gooey. All right.
I'm fascinated by your technique.
Should I teach it to you? No, I'm self-conscious and I can't do it anymore.
I've done so much architecture hobby. I feel really stiff. Oh.
He's nowhere in sight.
I'll invite you. Lady Susan.
Oh my God.
I mean, no, it's a new day, so I don't think he'll come back. You know? You have to do quality control check.
The molds. All right. Halloween is coming, so we've got the pumpkin, we've got the scaredy cat, and we've got the ghost. Do I have permission to pour into the molds?
Not yet.
Oh, okay.
One must remember. Oh, this is personal practice. One must remember the vocabulary term.
Fudgeability.
So close.
Fungibility. Variability. Stretchiness. It's not stretchiness. It's viscosity.
Viscosity. Out of the filing cabinet of your mind, now you know what you're working with. Viscosity. You have permission.
Pumpkin. Scaredy cat. Ghost. What's wrong?
Hobby and career at the same time is a little ambitious. It's 97% full. So just get that little layer. Next time, because the viscosity is different now. Next step. Did you really pass the visual test?
It's brown.
There's just like bubbles on the back.
It needs to be like skating rink smooth.
Maybe a slight little slope at the edge.
Well, clearly this one is defective, so there's only one thing to do with it. I had mine, you can have that one.
What's the defect?
There's a fissure. There's a fissure right there. Yeah.
I almost thought it was one of the whiskers. You know the mold better than I do.
I made them.
That's true.
I made those molds.
Well, the back looks perfect.
Good.
Can't have this extra whisker though.
Martha, is this all there is?
Gummies, taffy, fudge, running from the health inspector, being afraid of dogs, pretending to be furniture.
Just point of order. You're afraid of dogs. I actually love dogs. Even when they bark and growl.
This is not all there is. This is just, you know, this season. Health inspector season.
This is one of the great perks of this job, is being so close to the beach.
Get to relax. When health inspector season goes away.
What is the matter with him? He takes his job way too seriously.
Well,
asked you, is this all there is? I really wasn't talking about inventory. I was talking about the rest of our lives. Like, do you see yourself growing old in that candy shop?
I had that interior architecture phase, which felt pretty interesting. So
It didn't have a lot of financial benefits.
no.
I'm not sure it fits into
Do
the
you
business.
have a hobby? Maybe I should get a better hobby.
I don't think it's a hobby. I think it's something you want to share with the world. I think you should start doing that on the boardwalk. And put a little hat out in front of you. People.
What do you think is my best furniture or architecture?
I thought your hat rack was really extraordinary. And when you were like the floorboard, I could barely see you, which was bizarre.
So that wouldn't work at the boardwalk. Or maybe
It would work perfectly at the boardwalk.
Oh, it would work. It's just someone's gonna pay me to be invisible if they don't know I'm being invisible.
They'll be astonished at your talent. That's what
So
they're
I have to
paying.
start as a hat rack.
You start any way you want, man. This is your thing, okay? The inanimate object thing. I mean, I don't really get it, but I feel like it's feeding your creativity in an important way.
Well, let me practice. So I think I would start as my ghost.
Okay, you do what you. I'll tell you what, and I'll be one of the obnoxious tourists, okay? How are you gonna get my attention? Like, how are you gonna make me stay? Think about that. We'll try it again, all right? Hat rack, go. Okay, like, great. Do you do anything else? Where'd she go? Where'd she go? I just heard the word chair in the wind. Oh, okay, we'll try this. Come on, y'all. We're gonna go down and get some coffee down at Shriver's. Come on. Hey, look, it's a chair. Come on, hon, let's sit in a chair. Where'd she go? Where'd she go? Canoe.
No hobby
That's gonna be my hobby, is canoeing.
in the day? Or do you want to do the sea kayak?
I think I should start in the day.
Yeah.
You can help me get in?
Yeah.
This is too many. Okay. give me a push. How am I doing?
You're good. You're paddling. You're in the bay. You're in a canoe paddling in the bay.
With fudge!
Don't let me pee. How do you feel?
I feel a little isolated. Dare I say, lost at sea.
I'm over here. You can come back.
How do I turn this around?
Well, there's two techniques. You could paddle a lot on the left, or you could dig in on the right and kind of hold back.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, there you are.
Hi!
Hi, Martha.
Come back to me, Frederick. Then you won't be lonely. Do you want to get a two-person sea kayak?
One step at a time, Martha. One step at a time.
Well, you were lonely. I could go with you.
You have your inanimate object thing, okay? I want something that's just for me.
Okay.
I thought that would be the canoe.
I get that. Well, maybe we could borrow a really long horse. And it'll be a two-person horseback riding. I don't want a horse. Oh my god.
I'm still stuck on really long.
So some horses, like a standard horse, has one slopey back for one human head.
I think you're thinking of a camel.
Those ones are the same. A horse with like head, neck, a little rise, and then a nice little dip. That's where you sit. It doesn't go up. And then they rise up a little bit again for the butt, like all the muscles that go to the legs.
Yeah?
But it's not a whole hump. Horse.
I don't know any horses that have arms.
No, it doesn't have a hump. I'm just saying it has thick butt muscles.
Okay.
Yeah. But now, what if it was a really long horse?
Mm-hmm.
And then we could have a hobby together.
Let's go find one.
Yeah.
Let's go find a really long horse.
Is that one long enough?
No!
Maybe a really strong alpaca?
It's the stable.
Stinks.
Yeah! Manure!
Oh, break out the fudge.
Don't want to scare them. Are you gonna give the horses fudge and coffee?
No, I'm gonna eat coffee and I'm gonna eat chocolate and sprinkle coffee while we're in the stable.
Okay. Oh, look at you. Oh. He's blonde. He's blonde.
Stinky.
Long enough? No. Go back to
What are you doing to that horse with your mouth?
Just giving a little nuzzle, a little kiss.
I didn't know you liked horses that much.
Well, now you know something about me you didn't know. What's the matter? You're the one who wanted to find a really long horse without a hump.
Because they exist, none of them have humps.
I know.
But you're gonna kiss this thing that smells worse than a dog?
I bet you the the inside of its mouth is cleaner than the inside of your mouth. After all that fudge and all the coffee you're putting in there.
Coffee somewhere.
What's the matter with you?
You're making me mad. You're insulting me. And I'm gonna put some coffee somewhere.
Okay, you've got to cut down on the coffee. You've got to cut down on the
I'm
coffee.
gonna put it in this table.
Don't
and I'm
put
gonna
it
put it in this table. And I might even put it in your mouth.
Okay, this is like, you got to get a grip, Martha.
If you kiss another horse,
Wow.
it's gonna be coffee
Okay,
time.
all right.
Coffee time.
Okay.
Raw.
Okay. I won't kiss another horse.
Coarse ground. Not horse ground. Coarse.
I get it. This, I think, is what's called a draft horse.
You know a lot about horses?
I'm full of surprises.
Okay. What's a draft horse?
Well, a draft horse is a farm horse. It's usually bigger and stronger than, like, that's probably a quarter horse right there. And draft horses
It does
have,
not look a quarter size of that horse.
it's quarter because it's I need to ask a horse expert why
That's
it's
okay.
called a quarter horse, because I actually don't know. But this is a quick horse and it might be long enough, and they're usually really docile and sweet.
So you want to kiss it?
I do want to kiss it, but I'm gonna
Or raspberry it?
look. I know it freaks you out, so I won't kiss it, and I don't want you to like throw coffee around and like have like some kind of crazy caffeine fit. Okay? Could you do some breathing exercises, please?
I'm gonna go back to my taffy days.
Get any grip on it? Do you want to be an inanimate object for a little bit?
I still get nervous about being the inanimate object. The taffy is the most soothing activity. I mean, this is imaginary taffy, but it is calming me down.
All right, are you ready to meet this horse?
Yes.
Because this
I'm
is
gonna
like,
calmly fold my can of coffee and my baggie of chocolates.
you need to promise me something though, okay?
If it gets not okay, I'm gonna use them.
Not on the horse. You can't feed the horse coffee or chocolate. Not allowed.
I've already sprinkled a lot of coffee. in
I
this
know on the
sauce.
ground, but that's okay.
Okay.
Hey, big fella. Hey, big fella. Yeah. We were wondering if it would be all right if the two of us rode on your back. I know you're not usually used to that. You usually get harnessed up and you pull heavy machinery, but we're trying to figure out like how to have like a hobby we can share. And she likes to be inanimate objects, and I like the canoe, and we're trying to let this like our own thing. So if it would be okay with you, what's that?
It's gonna be on back.
Right. So she's looking for a horse without a hump. And you fit the bill. I think you said yes.
The eyelash bag is about.
That's what the eyelash batting and the snorting is about, yeah.
It is pretty docile. So I'm gonna put my coffee weapons down.
Here. Give me a little boost here. And I want my butt. Okay. Wow. Wow, that's.
I guess my legs might be a little longer than yours, but I think I need.
That's a good boy.
Hey, Frederick, this
Yeah.
is a two-person hobby.
I know.
I'm gonna need a little help.
Okay, so reach
Can
just.
I- yeah.
Ready? All right.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah. It's a long enough horse.
It is! We found the longest horse in Atlantic City. All
Oh,
Giddy up!
we don't have the right shoes, but
No, are you talking about spurs?
yeah.
That's barbaric. Nobody uses spurs anymore.
Should I kick
No,
its
don't.
butt with my sneaker?
No, don't. It's a big, beautiful animal.
Okay.
Let's name it.
Blondie?
No.
Caramel. Caramel.
Is it caramel or caramel?
Did the stable inspector alarm go off?
I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is. Go get it.
Give me your hand.
Carmel, that's right. Back up. Thank you for being a beautiful long horse.
It was an alarm, some kind of security alarm.
Because we broke into the stable.
Yes,
Yeah.
it has a weird delay,
Okay.
so maybe it was only because we sat on the horse.
Do you think the horse was alarmed?
It didn't go off when we came into the building, and it didn't go off when I was strewing coffee around, and it didn't go off when we opened the doors.
You know when it went off?
When I almost kicked his butt. It's like Google's listening to us.
Well, definitely. But we could also view it as a spiritual
Enlightenment?
message. Not to kick the long horses without humps.
I will not kick a horse. They are just as worthy as a coat rack. They are just as important as chairs.
As toffee.
Fudge, caramel, and caramel,
In Atlantic City.
all equal
In worthiness.
and affection.
You just have to put your back into it. Thank you.